It does. It does. It feels like I've been dropped into a movie.
So we have some new news about what's going on with Gypsy Rose and a bit of a sneak peek actually to the documentary that's coming out, Life After Lockup. So we are gonna take a look at that. But yeah, so and we also have a report about what's been going on because they're still taping that documentary and um her and Ryan, they're separated now. So what's going on with that? Like, how do they tape? How does this go? Right? She has a restraining order out against him. So let's go ahead and get to that. And then we're going to react to the sneak peek. Gypsy Rose Blanchard not shooting scenes with Ryan, all about her own journey. So again, this is about the documentary that's coming out and that they're finishing, the taping, the production, but again, she has a restraining order out on Ryan. Now, you can see in this picture, it's a shame. Let me tell you something. When they put these things together, these thumbnails, if you will, I'll call them thumbnails, like they know the kind of image they want to have in these pictures. They know, they have a thought in mind. It's like, oh, Gypsy's looking great here, she's looking fabulous, and she actually is looking pretty fabulous in this picture. I will give it to her. Gypsy really did upgrade herself, and Ryan's looking, sad, depressed, and confused. Now, of course, it makes sense to me because at first I was like, why all of a sudden, like, there's all this news coming out about Gypsy Rose and everything. This chick knew also she had to break up with Ryan at this time because it's perfect for the publicity of the show. I'm not sure. I mean, I guess I would have watched the show, but now I really want to watch the show because I was reminded of these two and their shenanigans and everything, and obviously of Gypsy and how she controls every detail and aspect of the performance. Okay, so let's go ahead and read this article. And before we do, guys, if you do like the videos that I have been making, please don't forget to hit the like button. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. And, if you want to hit your notifications, it does help because sometimes people think they did hit the notification or didn't, whatever. I don't know. I keep hearing that we're not getting notifications. I don't know what's going on, but it's just best to just hit it just to be on the safe side. Thank you very much. Now, coming back to it, Gypsy Rose Blanchard, moving on from Ryan Anderson, and not just in her marriage, she hasn't shared a second of camera time with him since their split. And we've learned that's not going to change anytime soon. Gypsy Rose, Life After Lockup, production sources tell TMZ the estranged couple didn't shoot together after the breakup. And the production's going to focus more on Blanchard from here on out. So I'm sure though they go into what happens. I'm sure there is clips because we remember that Ryan was saying that there was clips that we would be seeing, when we watched the documentary, that we would get a chance to see exactly what happened. We're told the doc crew filmed the fallout between Blanchard and Anderson. Okay. But now it doesn't make sense to shoot them together because not only do they not live together, but quite frankly, their lives are moving in totally separate directions. Our sources are making it clear neither Gypsy nor Ryan requested not to shoot with the other. Okay. Producers just decided to do it. Just decided on their own. It didn't make any sense now that they're getting divorced. But the thing is, I thought she had a restraining order out on him. That was the whole thing, right? Like, I thought she had a restraining order out on him. So if because I know if I went out my way to get a restraining order out on somebody, I would definitely be like, I don't want, to be around that person. I mean, that's the whole point of a restraining order. So the fact that the producers had to get involved with saying, you know what, we're just not going to let you guys tape together is beyond bizarre to me because, again, I would have been the one saying like, oh no, y'all don't have to tell me that. I already got the, the restraining order. So that's the whole point of the restraining order. Yeah, we're not going to be taping together. That's odd. Okay. We're told production did a one-on-one shoot with Ryan to wrap his part up of the series, but as Gypsy's life, they're interested in documenting, which is true. And they no longer need to shoot Ryan because he was just an extension of her. That is true. Production is still filming, but plans on wrapping soon. And I think this was when he said,
"Hey, everybody, I just want to say thank y'all for the support and the nice messages I've been getting from people. I'm at a friend's watching WrestleMania right now. It's great. enjoying it. You know, I've been a wrestling nerd for a long time, uh, but I need to shave. But um, you know, I just want to thank everybody for the support. It's been great. I'm just living my life, guys. Y'all will see what really happened on Lifetime. Uh, we were filming a lot, so uh, stay tuned for that. And I just want to thank everybody for the support. If you support me, follow me. I will.
Okay, so anyway, he goes on to ask for more follows, but again, like I said, he said he had already said that like we're gonna see it on Lifetime. So now, what I will say is that obviously, after somebody breaks up with somebody, they're not in each other's life anymore. It's not like they had kids or anything together, so there is really no reason for him to be in a documentary. This is the perfect scandal for the documentary. It really kind of does make sense. Although, like I said, when we look at the sneak peek, I don't think it was that hard to do. We broke the story. Gypsy filed for divorce from Ryan, and a couple weeks announcing her split. We've since learned that Ryan had a big show up argument. All right, so we went through all that. They were married for 2 years, though Gypsy was in prison almost all that time. She only got out in January. What is it like? When did this breakup start happening? In April? It lasted 3 months in the same vicinity of each other. That's always good to know, right? So let's go ahead and look back at that sneak peek.
You gonna stop staring
Okay,
at me, huh?
you want some fries?
No, I just want to
Want
just
me?
be right now.
So this is the clip that I wanted to definitely show you guys, because the thing is, I just want to just be right now, like just like this. So you have to look. So let's like do the whole psychological assessment, right? Because on this channel we do talk about the inconvenient truth. We talk about things, with the mental health aspect. We assess things, in a very like just a we assess the mental health, okay, and the psychological manner, okay, through a psychological lens, right? So that when you do this, like, I just want to be what this is that you already created a border, a boundary, like fall back. That's what that is. She's being nice because she got the cameras. Maybe it is all overwhelming, but you can tell one likes the other more, right? So he's already like, oh, I want to, I just want to keep touching you, like, oh my God, you're real, that kind of thing. So that's what we see here.
I'm just kind of being. No, I don't need to leave. I'm trying to process.
Okay.
I don't want to eat on the bed.
I ain't the only thing we're gonna be doing on the bed.
You're so bad.
I know you love it.
I do want to start a family. Like, I'm not getting any younger. I want at least 2 kids. So realistically, we can't wait that long. I feel so comfortable.
You're the one that feels comfortable. Lay down.
I'm telling you, I know how females are, okay? Listen, it's okay, guys, right? We all, I'm not trying to be mean, but let's talk about this stuff. In reality, Gypsy Rose, this guy, Ryan, he is, kind of big, and she's looking like now they're out. Like, she needed him before. She did what she had to do. This was always going to only last a few months, okay? Gypsy's like, doing a friend thing, like, oh my God, this bed feels so good. I just want to lay. You could tell it's like that. When you really like somebody, even if you like, oh, I was cooped up in the jail, I kind of need my space. No, when you really like somebody, you're like, you're like, come here, especially if you were in jail. Okay. You're like, oh, come here, right? Oh, you can't keep your hands off that person. But she's come out of captivity and she's still kind of like fall back. Y'all been falling back for the past 2 years. How much more falling back can you do? But the whole thing about I want to have kids, I'm not getting younger and everything. I think that might have been Gypsy's plan. Like, all right, you know what? I'm gonna have some kids. We'll do the whole reality show family thing. And I see really why she got her nose done. I did not know it was like, sorry. Anyway, but she's saying she want kids. It feels right until you've been out for a while. Then your ex start, the ex that she's with now start coming back and saying, hey, what's up? How you been? Dang, girl, I ain't seen you in a while. You looking good. Why don't you do something different with your hair? Why don't you, then you start to see how cute you can look. Maybe we take the big O and start feeling hot to trot, right? And then all these little wholesome plans, they go out the window. And it's like, you know what? Let me show out. like I know how to show out. And Gypsy's going to show out. And we're going to be here watching. I'll see you guys at the next video.